Hey, this is Mark, and these are our Bendy's Advanced Armature kits. We've recently updated pretty much everything on our kit, but the main feature that we've updated here, which you'll notice is different than the simple version, is we have this replacement system, and these are all pieces that can come off by putting a hex wrench in there and unscrewing them. And the benefit of this is a lot of people are always worried about wire breaking, and so now we have the ability to separate parts and take parts off in order to replace wires with our replacement pieces. So each kit comes with replacement pieces that go in the hips and chest blocks, so you can literally replace the legs, each leg twice and each arm twice, and each of the spine twice and the neck twice. Now let's talk about the skull improvements. Now the jaw here has two wires underneath there, and they go up into holes under the skull. Now we have two holes in there, and we also have the replacement jaw that it comes with. So should the jaw break during animation, you just cut these out with some wire snips and stick some new wires into your jaw, the new jaw, and place it in the holes next to the other holes, and you're good to go. Also, from user feedback, we've had people tell us that the wrist breaks first, pretty much on all our kits. That's because it's only got one wire, and all the other parts use two wires or three wires, and so those tend to break pretty quick. So we came up with a system that uses, now you don't see it on this prototype here, but we've actually included this in not only our advanced kits but also our simple kits, where we have wrists which have three holes and hands that have three holes. So you can break the wire in the wrist up to 3 times and just put wires right next to where they were before and continue animating. So you can reuse these hands 3 times. The great part is that we've actually got spare hands that these come with. So you have 6 times the length of time you can animate the wrist without having to worry about breaking any of these parts. So the Bendy's Advanced Armature kits actually come with a whole bunch of replacement pieces. So you can rebuild your armature kit at least twice. The first time you build it and the second time. So you get double the life out of the kits. And also there's a new system where we've got little triangles on some of the tubes. So this is like a bone tube here. Goes on the legs. And you'll notice a little triangle here. And our leg pieces have triangles as well. And what these are there for is so that anytime there's three pieces of wire, 3 strands, 3 strands of wire go in each one of those. So you have to use 3 strands in the legs and then 2 strands for the arms. So if we find an arm tube here, for example this one, there's no triangle, and you can see this is where the wrist is, and so there's 2 wires that go in there, and then individual wires go into all these parts. Now the advanced kits come with a flying rig attachment here in the back, and so you can use these with our jumping and flying rigs. And some people use these, at least one person has that tested our armatures out, attached the flying rig right to the back here in order to make his puppet walk and run and jump around. And he never used tie downs, so some people evidently like to use this more than tie downs. I'm a tie down fan, but that works as well. And it's removable, so it doesn't have to be part of this. You can just take it off before shooting if you'd like. And the other thing I'd like to mention is that our 3D print quality has been improved. And you'll notice on the bottom surface of our feet, they're completely smooth and shiny now. And some of the print quality in terms of overall accuracy of our prints has been improved as well due to some upgrades to our 3D printer. So future simple kits and advanced kits will all have a much nicer look, much nicer feel, be a little bit more sturdy, and of course fun to animate. So anyway, if you'd like to animate one of these yourself, feel free to get one, and if you have any questions about them or you have any sort of advice on improvements for these, just let me know in the comments.